Looking for one of the best spring hikes near Toronto? Welcome to Hockley Valley Provincial Park.
Hello everyone, I'm here at Hockley Valley Provincial Park and I'm going to take you on a little hike.
Hockley Valley is about an hour's drive north of Toronto, making it an easy day trip to escape into nature. This Ontario hidden gem is located just north of Orangeville, and it has over 15 kilometers of interconnected trails, most of which follow sections of the famous Bruce Trail. It's a great place to hike in Ontario all year round, but I think it's perfect in the spring when the forest comes alive with birdsong and wildflowers. For this hike, we started at the small parking lot off Dunby Road. This north end of the park is surprisingly quiet, even on a weekend. So, if you're looking for hiking trails near Toronto without crowds, this is the perfect spot. This stretch of the trail takes you along the Bruce Trail, next to horse farms. It's important to note that there's a mix of exposed trail and a few sections of tree cover along the trail, so make sure you're prepared with a hat or sunscreen. Don't worry if you need to take a break after that stretch. There's a lovely bench with a view. Take a seat and enjoy the sweeping views of Hockley Valley. You can even spot Hockley Valley Ski Resort located just south of the park. Another thing to be prepared for is a lot of ups and downs while hiking Hockley Valley Provincial Park. You are hiking in a valley, don't forget. But the reward is the soundtrack to your hike of spring birdsong. Thanks to the diverse environments in the park, from open meadows to forests, you'll hear and spot various species of birds. During my hike, I saw robins, nuthatches, a red-bellied woodpecker, and so many more. Hockley Valley is also home to some endangered species like the northern long-eared bat, northern brook lamprey, and the Jefferson salamander. And if you're looking for a scenic hike, I recommend taking the 3-kilometer Glen Cross side trail that loops back to the Bruce Trail further south. This trail is one of a few in the park that I've hiked. Others include the Tom E Side Trail and the Cam Snell Side Trail, each of which are 2 to 2.5 kilometers. And one of the best parts of Hockley Valley Provincial Park is that it's free to visit. This is because it's a non-operational park, meaning there are no facilities and there's no camping allowed. And in addition to the small parking lot in the north end, there's a small area in the east end along the third line, and the large main parking lot in the south end along Hockley Road. Hockley Valley Provincial Park covers over 375 hectares and is part of the Niagara Escarpment. The Glen Cross Side Trail takes you down into the stunning valley, where you'll hike along part of the Nottawasaga River that has helped create this picturesque gorge. The park is home to over 400 species of vascular plants, many of which are rare, and down here in the valley is the best place to spot many of them. Some include the cuckoo flower, the sand violet, and the butternut tree. I love spotting all the yellow trout lilies and spring beauty flowers lining the trail. After your picturesque stroll through the valley, you'll be putting those leg muscles to the test with an uphill climb out. But don't worry, there's plenty of spring flowers lining the hillside to encourage you. And once up and out of the valley, you'll meet back up with the main Bruce Trail. Here you can turn left to loop back to the car. One of the reasons I love hiking in the spring in Ontario is that the forest is just coming alive. The trees are just starting to bud and the flowers are starting to bloom. Plus, there's no bugs and the temperatures are perfectly comfortable. There are a few things to consider, though, when planning a hike in Hockley Valley. As I mentioned earlier, it's a non-operational park. So, on top of no washrooms, there are also no garbage bins. So, be sure to pack out all animal waste and garbage that you've packed in. Another thing to keep in mind is that the farms near the north parking lot are home to horses. It's important to be respectful to the owners who do not wish you to try to attract or bother them. And as we arrive back at our car, I hope you enjoyed the hike. There are plenty of other hidden gems near Hockley Valley Provincial Park, one of which is the fun and quirky Schoolhouse Country Gardens. This whimsical backroad stop is full of antiques, local products like honey and eggs, and screams Instagram vibes. And if you're looking for a bite to eat after your hike, pop into downtown Orangeville, only 10 minutes south. A few options include Pia's on Broadway and Bluebird Cafe. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know in the comments what your favorite spring hike in Ontario is.